Well, today I'm starting my small adventure in history at Ethendun Priory Church. It once was a priory, and we're going to go and search for the hidden holy well, which is over that way. It's an incredible thing to see, and I thought I'd share it with you. Now I head up here. The Priory itself has lots of mystery and history which I've gone into in the past, and we got this road here, Greater Lane, to join up with the main road. So walking up Greater Lane in my wellies today, normally I wear walking boots everywhere, but on this occasion I think Wellingtons are the thing to wear, and you'll see why when we get there. This is the most dangerous part of the route now. I've got to walk along the side of this main road, and if you see those white railings there in the distance, I've got to quickly get past those and cut in. And this piece of land we're going down through now on a permissive path was in fact the village dump. Carry on. Then getting to the end of the track, and with the cable there going across it, this is what we've come to see. A vaulted 14th century proper structure with the stream running down there, and it's pure water out of Salisbury Plain. And into the structure here. And what I've done is I've brought a camping light with me, so I'm going to put that on so we can see inside here properly. I've now put the camping light on. You can see the water here coming directly from the hills into these stone troughs here. One there and one here, and I'm stood in the water here. And this was used by the monks and is a truly sacred well dating back to the 14th century. And amazing that it's actually got a vaulted ceiling. So I'm going to put the light up a bit and we'll have a look at that in a moment. So there you can see the vaulted ceiling. I'm holding the light in front of me with the buttresses there in stone. Incredible. And this is a Grade 1 listed building. And what I find is very interesting in here, not just the ceiling, is in fact the graffiti on the walls. And you can see there's like shovels, various people's initials, quite old some of it. And you can see the old marks, chisel marks, on the wall too, and local name there, Warham. So I'm going to light up a bit here. You see HD. HAA. FO. Lots of different old and obviously some newer, I expect. Graffiti. JH. Around this side. Old bit there. 17 something of it. I'm not quite sure. It looks like that could have been a 1725. Who knows? And back round to where, excuse the shadowing. That's it. Graffiti was here. Truly incredible. And then the doorway out is there. And this used to supply the monks with water, but they didn't carry it from here. And we'll go into that a bit later. Talking above the water, this was known as a conduit well. So they would run the water right the way on down, possibly a quarter of a mile or so to the Priory, on a board system that was covered in, almost like wooden pipes in a way. So they didn't have to collect it all the time from here. This spring, as I said earlier, has never dried up. The structure it's in is 14th century. Truly incredible part of history. And it doesn't get much better than this, really. Even though I've got my CD camping light, just sort of looking at it. There's no rumours about any hauntings or anything strange with it. Some people come here sometimes and leave offerings because they believe it to be sacred. But it's just really sort of feeling the aura of this place and how exciting from a 65-year-old's point of view that this is. Truly incredible. Just pleasant to stand here and watch the water coming out. You wonder about a metal pipe. I think that was put in years after, obviously, to supply something with water, but it's now disconnected. But you can just feel the aura of the place. It's like a small church. Truly fantastic. Grade 1, forgotten listed structure. And I've been standing in this, so you can see why I brought my Wellingtons with me. And the water is clear water. It's clear, potable water, so you can drink it. So I've got some there. Tastes wonderful. Coming out of the earth. I'm going to get my lamp a bit closer. You can see the flow on it there. Water directly from Salisbury Plain. Ooh. And a bit of graffiti I didn't notice before is this cross here. And the cross was also used as a sign of strength by masons, so that could have been some of it as well. And this was the stone trough here, and you can see how clear the water is going into that. It's good enough to swim in, doesn't it? Although it's not big enough, but it's good enough to. Truly an impressive place. So what's so special about this? Well, the special thing is that it still survives, number one. Number two, it's 14th century and was obviously giving the monks all their water that they required. It was probably used after for village water as well, but still survives in the format that we've looked at it in today. So an incredible thing. So I stood in the well for some time just looking around and feeling the aura of the place, really. Not very often you get to stand in a 14th century grade 1 listed building with nobody around, just you talking to yourself. It's great, and it's got a different sound in here as well. So I think we'll head on back towards the Priory and get our thoughts together. Let's go this way. Out the door. So the stream as it runs today, the small robin there, I don't know if you can see him feeding around here, obviously would have come out on boards or pipes of a sort and carried on down through the village to the Priory for the monks. And I expect they guarded it, and that's why this spring, that although it dates from, we'll just turn around, 14th century, you can see it there set into the hill if we look up, and although it dates from 14th century, obviously it was a much earlier spring here, probably used by Neolithic man and then used by Bronze Age man, Iron Age man, and on by the Romans and on from there. And it's just here in this forgotten landscape on what was, excuse the cable there, the village dump. Incredible. So back at the Priory now, I've had a wonderful time showing you this fantastic 14th century well. Until the next time, goodbye.